The iPhone 7, a phone that revolutionized the industry. With its slim design, its IP67 water resistance, and its best-in-class A10 Fusion chip. It was also a very controversial release, with the removal of the headphone jack, which reshaped the industry and pushed forward wireless technology. Back in 2016, this phone was one of the best money could buy. But how does it hold up in 2021, coming up on 5 years after its release? Let's find out. The iPhone 7, even when released in 2016, never had the best battery life, getting about 10 hours of average use. I have had my iPhone 7 for 2.5 years, and at this time, the battery has not aged very well, struggling to get me through a day with the battery health on 83%. A replacement battery is fairly cheap, priced at 80 Australian dollars or roughly 59 US dollars. A newer phone will offer you much better battery life, and I would consider upgrading for that reason alone. The display on the iPhone 7 has held up very well, coming equipped with a 4.7-inch LCD screen with a 1400:1 contrast ratio. Although the screen is LCD and is only 4.7 inches, it still looks as crisp and sharp as ever. The two black bezels at the top and bottom of the screen look a bit outdated in today's standards, but I hardly notice them. The iPhone 7 has an A10 Fusion chip and 2GB RAM. This may not sound like much, but Apple's RAM is very well optimized and will have no trouble running pretty much every app on the App Store. The iPhone 7 still feels fast and snappy with no lag when swiping around the UI. Light apps have no problem opening almost instantly and run very smooth and responsive. Moving on to more heavy applications, such as Call of Duty Mobile, the phone takes a little bit longer to load this app, but it loads just fine. You just need a little bit more patience. Once loaded into a game, Call of Duty Mobile is definitely playable, getting around 20 to 30 FPS, and having the occasional stutter every now and again. The back of the phone gets noticeably hot, and the battery life takes a beating, losing 10% in less than 10 minutes. Overall, the iPhone 7 is capable of running pretty much every app in the App Store and runs them well. The iPhone 7 has a 12 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization. Although this camera is okay, it's not great, and that is expected for a 5-year-old phone. If you take a lot of pictures with your phone, a newer phone would be much better. I managed to take some fairly good photos with my iPhone 7. As long as you're not shooting in low light, you should be able to as well. Speakers on the iPhone 7 sound alright and will easily get you by doing some phone calls, but for anything else, just buy a pair of headphones. The microphones are also okay. They are fine for phone calls and videos and will definitely get you by. Here, have a listen for yourself. Here is a microphone quality test on the iPhone 7. Comment down below how it sounds. Should you buy an iPhone 7 in 2021? Or should you buy something else, such as an iPhone SE or even better, an iPhone 11? Well, that depends. If you are looking for a phone on a budget and you only use it for things such as taking a few photos, browsing the web, sending emails, and sending messages, then yes, as long as you can get it for between 150 to 300 Australian dollars. But if you take lots of pictures and run intensive apps, then this phone is not for you, and you should consider getting an iPhone SE or maybe even an iPhone 11. These phones, especially the iPhone 11, will offer you much better battery life, better cameras, and get many more years of software support as they are much better phones. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.